Yeah, what's up, guys? How you doing? Ice House. Did you hear my intro? It said HBO's Euphoria. Anyone hear that? Anyone give a shit about that show? Usually when they announce that I'm on Euphoria, you can feel the tension, like young women, like, oh, who's it gonna be? And they show up, they're like, what? Who the fuck would you be on Euphoria? Well, a creep, obviously. That's what I get cast on. That's my age now. I'm creepy years old. Yeah, it was. So I'm gonna play a fucking creep, of course. But I was excited. It's a big deal, you know. I had a tough year, so it was a big win for me. My year started. I was dumped by my fiance. Thanks for the round of who gives a shit. What was that? You guys could give a. That's the male reaction. The women always go, "Aww," and they do the little shoulder pat. Aww. That's what every woman says. Every woman says that. But that's not what they're thinking. Because every woman on the planet is thinking the same fucking thing, which is, what did you do? What did you, that's what they always think, what do you do? Like I had to do something. What do you think next? You think what? You think I cheated? I didn't cheat. She cheated on me. Yeah. And don't be like, well, what'd you do to make her cheat? Don't be like that. That's fucking we were engaged, and she ghosted me. Yeah, and then she wrote me an email saying why. And I'm going to share with you guys tonight some of the things that she said. I'm being very vulnerable here, by the way. She said that she was on a spiritual journey of self-discovery and that she'd forgotten who she was. She said that it wasn't about me, it was about her. And then she said she wasn't choosing me and another man, she was choosing between me and herself. That's what she said. I'm kidding, I cheated. But anyway, in my defense, guys, in my defense, I was on a journey of self-discovery, and no, I didn't cheat. She just didn't want to be with me no more. That's all it was. No one cheated. She just up and dumped me, and I get it. So then I got this rolling for you. I'm like, I'm gonna play a creep. I'm gonna be the best fucking creep on TV. And then they told me my scene was gonna be full frontal nudity. And I was like, I'm gonna have the best dick on TV. I got 2 weeks to get a bigger dick. I was like, how can I Frankenstein my dick in 2 weeks? Here's a fun fact. If you want to get a bigger dick in 2 weeks, you fucking can't. You can't do it. It's not possible. You can't do it. You can't make it any. You can make it frothier. You know what I mean? Like when you scare a pigeon in New York, just you kind of like puff it up a little bit like that. Because it's what's that filler? Fucking Asians. Let me tell you something. The person who's the expert on what to do with small dicks here. Let me What type of filler? Would you like to comment, ma'am, about the filler situation? Well, whatever. I don't have the filler dick money. I don't know what that is. Because it's HBO. Like, I got to roll up on the set with HBO dick. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't be showing up with Cinemax After Dark dick, you know? Or sponsored ad penis. So you'd be like, this micro penis is brought to you by DoorDash. I can't be rolling up with that type of energy. It's a lot of pressure, man. So I was like, what would my character do? So my character waxed it just to, not me, my creepy character got a wax job, so I waxed it so it'd look a little bit bigger. And then my character bought a penis pump. Anyone ever, am I the only one in the room who's used a penis pump? Is that what I'm getting right here for that fucking energy? What would you do if you got to roll up in 2 weeks with HBO dick? It's won Emmys, dicks in that show. I was nervous as shit. And then they told me that my scene was with Zendaya. And I'm not deluded. I don't think like Zendaya's like, well, I got to dump Spider-Man for this middle-aged cracker who smells of family court. I realize that's not going to happen. But I don't want to do the scene with Zendaya and have her look at me and say the thing that I'm terrified the entire internet is going to say, which is, wow, you're so brave. You know what I mean? That's not, you don't want to have brave dick, okay? You want to have congratulations dick. That's the type of dick you want. Leave brave dick for fucking off-Broadway. So my character took 100 milligrams of Viagra. That's what my character did. My character took 100, which I think is what they give to stroke victims. So and still nothing was, because I know we're talking a lot about my dick, but just bear with me. I just wanted that Snickers bar vein. You know the Snickers bar vein in the middle, the nice little, you know what I'm talking about, the Snickers bar? And sometimes it's not always the same front man showing up for the band, you know what I mean? And there was an actor strike, and my penis apparently was taking it very seriously because he was just, I'm fucking staying inside today, so I took another 50 milligrams of Viagra. I mean, my character, I had 150 milligrams of Viagra, which gave me a nosebleed. So I'm in my trailer with a nosebleed, blood, my throat's closing like I got stung by a bee. And finally, I start getting, the situation going on. I'm ready to go. The AD knocks on the door. Hey, Bill, we've just canceled the nude scene. Do you realize I had a headache and a boner that lasted for like 24 hours. I'm like swiping on Tinder, trying I gotta fucking make this pay off somehow. And then I realized, I guess I really am a fucking creep. Holy shit. That's a new story, and one day it'll be funny. But anyway, here's my point. Yeah, I am saying, I don't know, it was really tough to be single, because I'm older. I'm in my early to late 40s. Like I said, creepy. You turn creepy when you ask out a young girl, and she's like, no thanks, mister. Oh, man. I'm like, get out of my van and give me back that candy. Guys, relax. It's a joke. I let her keep the candy. I'm not a monster. So I'm on the dating apps. Anyone here on the dating apps? Am I going to relate to anything with you motherfuckers? Anything? Nobody in this room is on a... Thank you, one honest person. Which one? Bumble. Okay, that's for the feminists. I'm on Tinder, not to brag. Just swiping away with my boner. And the women I match with women in like kind of like late 20s to early 50s. That's kind of like the range I match with. I don't know why that always gets a laugh. What is the joke there? You're like, who would you fuck in their 20s? Fuck you. Anyway, so what do you think is better, though? Younger or older women, guys? What would you say? Younger or older? What do you say, guys? Older. Oh, way better. They're better in bed. They know what to do. They know what they want. They have snacks. They're sweet. I love older women, man. But they're always injured. I'm just saying, it's a thing I've noticed. They're always about to have surgery. They're recovering from surgery. They need acupuncture on their toe from something that happened in high school. Foreplay is usually rubbing a knot out on their shoulder while they complain about their ex-boyfriend. And it makes dirty talk kind of weird. I'm like, I'm going to bend you over the kitchen counter. Not with my inflamed L4. No, you're not. That's not going to happen. How about some head? I have a Sublux AC7. No head's going to happen at all. How about we just do it on the couch like porn stars? Fine. Just got to take an Excedrin and move the cat. I did hook up with a 55-year-old Brazilian woman. Beautiful. We go back to her place. She's like, hold on. I need to get some protection. I'm like, you're still fertile, Mariah Carey? What's going on? She goes into the bedroom. She comes out wearing a knee brace. Guys, come on. That's... So I'm going to die alone. Anyone else think they're going to die alone? Really, motherfuckers? On some level. Any level. I'm the only one who's used a peanut pump, who's going to die alone, who's on a dating app, whatever. Let me fucking kill myself tonight in the California room. You look at me like I'm a zoo animal. This creature lives on nocturnal. Anyway. Yeah, but I have daughters. I have a 24-year-old and a 4-year-old. Yeah, because for 20 years, strictly anal. And I have my 24-year-old daughter. She just graduated from Berkeley. Yeah, there you go. Not much of a loser anymore, am I? Yeah, she graduated from Berkeley, so she's a lesbian, and that's great. I love her. I love that little communist. I do, and I want to support her. I want to be like, I want to be there for her, and I want to support all of her, L stuff. Because I grew up with like a very like ossified dad. Like my dad's a hardcore Trump supporter. My brother's a cop. And my mom's a Karen. And that's the hockey hat trick right there. So I want to be more progressive. I want to listen to her. I want to understand her. And I became an activist. That's what I did as a dad. I became an activist, and I got a subscription to Disney+. Do you guys hear what the fuck? I got a subscription to Disney+, okay? That is deep in the paint with activism, because I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to what's happening in the Magic Kingdom. They're going hard in the paint. Everything's gay there. I don't know if you know that. Goofy's fucking Mickey. Gorge. It's all going down. There's a new gay Star Wars. I think it's called LGBTQ R2D2 is the name of it. The Jedis are like, zzz, what's up, bitches? There's a gay Star Wars. I want to watch it. My daughter's obsessed. I'm like, I want to watch it. I want to relate to her. I want to connect with her. I had no idea what to expect. I had no idea. I turn the TV. The first thing I see a pregnant gay Chinese man married to a black transgender they, and they're in a consensual polyamorous relationship with a non-binary autistic Mexican in a wheelchair with his deaf, neurodivergent Muslim wife with a three-legged dog. And they all live in a sustainable lentil farm in space. At the end, someone pops out of a closet and says, "May the pronouns be with you." And I'm thinking, what the fuck just happened? But then I realized the show hadn't started. It was a commercial for Target. And there was a lot of breath work for that joke that you guys just didn't appreciate. Yeah, so I don't know. I figure I'm going to die alone. It's fine. My mom's so worried. She always pitches marriage to me. This is her pitch to me for marriage. She's like, you know, Bill, married men live a lot longer. It's true? Who said that? Do you know how much longer married men live? Well, it's roughly 15 years. Are you married? Kinda. Would you like to explain yourself, young man? What are your intentions with this girl? Were you engaged? So guess what? You're not kind of fucking married. You're kind of going to break up after the show, is my guess. 15 years longer. And you know why? You know why? Because the number one killer of men, true story, number one killer of men is fun. And some of you guys are so pussy-whipped, like, I don't even understand that joke, honey. What is even... I mean, who lives to 100 tortoises? You ever see a tortoise having fun? You ever see a tortoise skydive or bungee jump or sip coke off another tortoise's butthole in basement of a strip club at 3 a.m.? Of course not. They don't have fun. Oh, wait, did you see that YouTube video that went viral of the tortoises having the threesome? Did you see that video with the shells stacked on? You see that video? No, because there isn't one. They don't have threesomes. They don't have fun. Fuck tortoises. More straws. Anyway. Because PSA lays, there are certain men in this room, ma'am, that might enjoy a threesome. For example, every man in this fucking room. Oh, not my boyfriend. Yeah, your boyfriend. Not my husband, especially your husband. We've been married for 15 years. He's been waiting 15 fucking years. I had one threesome one time, right? One time after years of it being on my vision board. And guys, let me tell you something. It was incredible. Until it happened. It turns out I wasn't the center of the threesome. I was the assistant to the lesbians. The whole time I'm handing them products. So here, go, take this. What about the... Changing AA batteries like a maniac. Oh, my God. Hand me the Roku. I'm trying to get in like a game of double dutch. Fine. At the 11th hour, they wanted some dick, right? You guys, you're not going to believe this, but I happen to have some on me. So they called me in. Holy shit. I felt like the white guy in the basketball team was me. Are you sure? Shit. Better stretch. It's a natural thing, right, filler dick? It's a natural thing, sir, right? How long have you been with your girl? How long have you been with your girl? Okay, let me ask her, why won't you fuck this poor guy? Why won't you? All right. Oh, now I'm going to make it fucking weirder. So why? How long have you been telling? Okay, whatever. Don't make it weird. What is this, a comedy show? Anyway, it's fine. You're just friends. She's taking this seriously. It's okay. You guys look fun. Have you had the threesome conversation? How'd it go? Left hand, good call. All right. If you haven't had it, it usually goes like this. Hey, honey, what that comic said about how every guy wants a threesome? That's not true, is it, babe? No, fuck that guy. Baby, I love you, honey. You're more than I can even handle. Why would I want you and another woman doing all sorts of crazy stuff? Just give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I love you. Yeah, babe, I don't want a threesome. Don't make it weird. Yeah, now my idea of a good time after a Mario Adrian comedy show. Unless you want to. If you want to, I'm fucking down. If you and that girl from work want to get freaky. I'm saying girl because I'm talking about standard, proper American Christian threesome, okay? I'm not talking about a Governor Newsom type of threesome. I'm not talking about girl, guy, not guy, girl. Two guys and a girl, that is technically not a threesome. That is gay sex and a witness. My best friend growing up wanted to do it. He's like, dude, I got this really hot girl coming over soon. You got to join. She's coming over soon. You got to join. Come on. What the hell? So I go over there, right? I go over there. He's my best friend. Anyone ever try it? Anyone in this room ever? We're a progressive crowd. Anyone ever try that combination? I can warn you, it's exhausting. We're going hard for like 40 minutes, using all these toys, changing positions every orifice. Yeah, finally I was like, yo, time out. When's that girl getting here, bro? She canceled again, goddammit. That is the last time I went to a Diddy party. I'll tell you what.